This is a 15-minute full body feel good Pilates workout designed to honour your body and feel good whilst working out. So let's begin in child's pose, stretching your fingertips away from your hips over your heels, and just taking a few breaths in and out. Come up onto all fours, ready to begin. We're just going to take some spine stretches to start with. Curl your chin and your tailbone under, drawing through the core, and then uncurl back out, gaze forwards ahead of you. Curl under, pull up through the core, and then uncurl, lower the spine. Inhale here, really draw up through that stomach and core muscles, and then exhale, let's look out. Inhale, draw up, and exhale, uncurl. Keeping strong through both hands. Let's come into a neutral position now, so a straight spine, and have your hips over your knees. Engage your centre and extend one leg away, and then return. We're going to alternate legs here. So the aim here is to keep your core engaged, to keep your pelvis neutral, and extend the legs. We're keeping the shoulder blades away from your ears, and the shoulders relaxed. We're going to exhale and inhale to return. Keeping a space between your knees and feet at all times. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, hold it here. We're going to lower and lift. As you do this, make sure that your spine doesn't curve or it doesn't drop any closer to the mat, keeping a strong, solid trunk position. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Pulling strong through the core all the way through. Return this leg and take the opposite leg up, ready for the tap and lift. Tap and lift. Keep equal weight through both hands and the shoulders relaxed. Remember that pelvis shouldn't be rotating out to the side. Exhale and inhale. Every time you raise the leg, let's engage that core, keeping it engaged. Lower that leg back down again. Take the hands a little bit further out in front, and we're going to push up onto the toes. Knee comes towards the elbow and then out. Knee to elbow and out. Exhale to draw in, inhale to extend. Here you'll see that the rest of my body is not moving, only this one leg. And that's the challenge here, is to keep everything else static. A real challenge for your upper body. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Let's come onto the knees, take a quick child's pose and just catch your breath. Take the pressure off of the wrists. We're going to get ready to do that on the opposite side. Push back up onto toes, knee to elbow and out. Knee to elbow and out. Remember, your pelvis doesn't twist or move. Keeping those shoulder blades drawn down from your back. And keeping a really good body alignment. Point the toes and lower back to the knees. Take another child's pose. And again, just release the pressure from the wrists and fingers. We're going to come back onto all fours. Align your hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists. We're going to feed one hand through and then open up to the ceiling. And this is a really good one to get a good stretch through the upper spine and through the chest at the front. So we inhale, thread under, and exhale, open to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Really encourage as much rotation as your spine will allow you to. Inhale and exhale. Let's return that hand to the mat, and we'll do the same on the opposite side. Under and all the way open. So really twist through this shoulder here and then open the chest. Inhale under and exhale to lift. Inhale and exhale. And just take your time with your breathing. It's supposed to work with your movement here. Almost there. Inhale and open. Holding that last one, come back. Take another child's pose here. This is always a relaxing position to come back to in between exercises. Lower yourself right down onto your front, hands beside your ears, and we're just going to lift up the upper back here. So let's lift head and shoulders, chest. Take a nice deep breath out here. And this is really good when your spine has been bending a lot during the day. It's good to extend as well. There should be no discomfort in the lower back when we do this. Let's exhale, lengthen through the back, lift with the head, and inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift up, keeping those core muscles engaged at the same time though. Eye gaze is straight ahead of you. Okay, let's come up from here. Take another rest position, a nice deep exhalation. We're going to come into some rollbacks here. So we're going to gently roll the spine back all the way down towards the floor and find a neutral position. Bring your heels a little bit closer towards you. Float your arms over your head and relax your shoulders into the floor. We're going to get ready for a double leg stretch. So engaging your center, arms come overhead, one leg stretches, and circle back to the start. Stretch opposite leg, back to the center. Don't worry too much about the coordination, but we want to challenge the core with the arms and one leg here. We want to exhale as we stretch and inhale as we circle back. Exhale and inhale. Your lower back should not move when you're doing this. It should stay almost flush to your mat. Exhale and inhale. Make sure the legs don't touch each other and keep the shoulders relaxed. Lower the hands back down to the floor now. Take one leg up to 90 degrees, followed by the second leg. This is our double tabletop. We're going to lengthen one leg at a time. Let's exhale, lengthen, inhale back. See if you can really point the toes and extend your knee. Again, the lower back stays down, ensuring you've got that strong core connection here. Release any tension from your shoulders. Point and extend, return. Point and extend, and return. Lift the head and shoulders this time and interlace the hands behind the head. We're going to take the opposite elbow to knee. So we alternate, pause in the center, other side. Exhale, stretch the leg, inhale back to the center. So the leg that you're turning to stays still, but we want to lengthen the opposite leg. Take the hands to your sides now, pulsing them up and down for some quick hundreds here. Lengthen the legs if you want to make it more intense. Exhale and inhale. This is a really strong workout for the core here. And just relax at your neck muscles, breathing in and out. Soften the knees and gently draw them into your chest to catch your breath again. Just let any tension go here for a moment. Release the legs out. We're going to get ready for another double leg stretch. So let's bring the legs to double tabletop, really engaging that center, hands above head. Arms lengthen, one leg stretches. Exhale to lengthen, inhale to return. Really focusing on keeping that lower back down, the ribs down, and your core always engaged. We're looking for straight leg lines, toes pointed. Breathing out, breathing in. If you want to make this a little bit easier, keep the legs higher to the ceiling. And if you want to make it a bit harder, lower the leg towards your mat. Soften the knees into the chest once more, maybe have a rock side to side. Having a good breath out. We're going to release the legs out now and get ready for bridge position. So bring the heels in a bit closer. Using your core muscles, we're going to engage the centre and roll up through the spine. Nice and high, but keeping a straight back position here. Don't overarch. And lower back. We're going to breathe out as we roll through. Inhale to hold at the top. And breathe out as we roll back down again. And you want this idea that you're lifting one bone at a time, rather than coming up as one big unit. There should be minimal pressure through the hands and the arms. Exhale, inhale to hold, and slowly back down again. Keeping a space between your knees all the time. This time, float the hands overhead as you roll back down, and this just takes away that hand support that you have at the side. So as we roll down, hands come overhead. As we lift up, the hands return back again. And you want to try and ensure continuous flow between the movements. Breathing out, inhale to hold, and breathing out back down. Breathing out, inhale, pause, and breathing out, keeping the shoulders relaxed throughout. Really engaging that centre, keeping the flow moving every step of the way. Take your hands back down to your side, and we're going to do some leg variations here. So take one leg out to the side and back to the centre, and then we swap over. Lift and pause, out to the side, back to the centre, and down. So strong core, lift, inhale to hold, exhale out, and inhale back. You want to glue your other static leg and the hip bone down, so that as I'm moving my left leg here, my right knee and my right hip have no movement. And you should feel a bit of tension across your core the further out to the side the leg goes. If you don't feel it, you need to just tighten those core muscles a little bit more. So as I'm moving this left leg, right leg is staying really strong and steady. Breathing out, inhale, hold, breathing out. Inhale, come back. Exhale, inhale, hold, exhale out to the side. Here we're just going to lengthen out both legs, float the arms overhead just to have a head to toe stretch. We're then going to take ourselves up towards sitting. And we're going to take a forward exercise here. So lengthen up towards your head and over towards your toes. Just relax your shoulders here, have a breath. Feel the stretch in those hamstring muscles as we do this. Don't worry how far you actually get. Have a good breath out. Slowly rise back up again. We're going to fold one knee, stretch the other one out behind you, and come down into a swan stretch here. So you want to walk your hands out in front of you, lower your chest on top of that knee, and have a good breath out. So here I'm lying on my right hip. I want to try and relax all the muscles around that hip joint. And just ease into the stretch. If you want to make it more intense, walk the hands round towards your toes, but keep pinning the right hip down onto the floor here. Slowly rise up and we'll do the same on the opposite side. So when you're ready, lengthen and then fold the chest over the knee. Have a good exhale and just let those left hip muscles give. When you're ready, walk the fingertips towards your left toes for a deeper stretch here. Release out of that position, and we're now going to try and fold one leg over the top of the other. Lengthen high and forward fold. This is a really lovely stretch for both hips and hip muscles here, but only stretch as far as you feel comfortable. Once again, we're going to hold it and just breathe gently. Try and just relax into the stretches. Unfold the legs and put the opposite leg on top. Lengthen high and forward fold. Try and relax the hip muscles down towards your mat while bringing your chest a little bit further forward. Slowly release and unfold the legs into just a cross-legged position. Keeping your back tall, we're just going to stretch the arms out either side for a good chest stretch here. Then take this left arm over towards the right side, float forwards, and then open to the ceiling. This just targets all the different sides of the back. Take the right arm over to the side, float forwards, and then open up to the ceiling. Extend the legs out in front of you, lengthen high. We're going to take another forward fold here. Again, no judgment on how far we get to, we just want to enjoy that stretch. Fold the legs up towards you, and just to finish off here, we're going to take some rolling like a ball exercises. These are a really nice dynamic way to finish off. So we just roll and sit tall, roll and sit tall. And this just gets the blood flowing back through your body once again. Breathing out and breathing in. And once you're done, take a forward stretch over the toes, catch your breath here, and you've finished your workout for today. Thanks for practicing with me. Try some more videos from the website.